supermarket grab. Well, today we've got an interesting product to show you guys, and it's from the fried chicken variety. So got it out of the frozen food section in Coles. I thought it was interesting, and I feel it could be a bit of a rip-off in more ways than one, actually. But I'm going to show you guys what it is, and here it is here. It's SFC take-home boneless bucket chicken. Look at that. So what does that remind you of, everyone? I know what it reminds me of. Yep. KFC. Look at that. There it is there. SFC take-home boneless bucket. So, just looking at it, it's golden pieces of tasty, succulent formed chicken, tenderloins, nuggets and poppers with a southern style coating. So, southern style chicken. There it is. Now, why am I saying it's a rip-off? Well, obviously it looks like KFC, but it's SFC. So that's the first thing. So the Colonel wouldn't be happy.
What the hell is this?
But anyway, the second reason is that although this cost $8.25, it's actually 50% off. So you'd be paying $16.50 just for that bucket. It's 600 grams of chicken. So you'd be paying $16.50 just for that. And the other interesting thing was today I was in Coles and I was looking where the SFC chicken was, and there's other varieties there, and they had sticky bourbon chicken wings, and they were in a small box. I think it was 450 grams, and they were $11. So it's quite expensive. There it is there. But what we're going to do is we're going to cook these convection style in the microwave. They should take probably about 15 minutes, so we'll get on and do that very shortly. We'll cook them up, we'll taste them, and we'll rate them for 10 out of 10 for you guys. We might just do a few sauces, maybe some mayo and a bit of tomato sauce or whatever, just in case we need it. We'll be back very soon to eat them up, rate them out of 10, all for you guys. Hang on. Guys, well, we've got our SFC chicken, which I think is pretty funny, out of the oven. We decided to get a few dipping sauces. So we've got a chipotle mayo dipping sauce there, and just a garlic aioli, which should be pretty good with it, just in case it doesn't taste that good. But you know what? It actually smells really good. There's the pieces there, and there's about, I counted 50 odd pieces, I think, in there. So you've got the tenders, which are there, and the nuggets, and you've got your chicken poppers, which are very much like popcorn chicken from KFC, aren't they, really? But there it is there. So we'll put the GoPro back up, and we'll check it out and see what these bad boys taste like. Let's go. Try out that SFC, see what it's like. So there's the tender, right there, and it really does smell pretty good. You can smell there's flecks of pepper through the coating there, through the breading, and you can really smell it. You smell it, Charlie. Really smell it. But let's have a taste without the sauce first and see what it's like.
Oh, yeah.
It's very tender. Actually, it's quite nice, to be honest. I'll take another one. Very, very moist. That's really good. Do you like that? It's really good. Perfect. All right. Let's try a nugget. Let's see what a nugget tastes like. That's the nuggets. Feels very similar. It is very fresh, isn't it? And moist. The chicken smells exactly the same. Breading's the same on it. There it is there. Right, I'm going to try this. I'll try one bite on its own, then I'll have a go of the aioli. A little bit more processed maybe, but still nice. There it is there, still very tender. I'll try it with some aioli. Dip some aioli in there. Try that. See what that's like. I like aioli. There we go. Really good. Last but not least, there it is, the little popcorners. So I'll try one of them. They're not bad either. They're actually cut up chunks of breast chicken. You try one of them, Charlie. They are. That's very much fresh. What I can't get over is how fresh and moist the chicken is. We put it in the convection oven. What was it? 15 minutes, I think. Yep. 15 minutes, and it's cooked up pretty well. Just let it cool down a bit, but it's really held up well. I'm going to go another tender. I'll just dip it in chipotle this time. There it is there, and we'll see what that's like. You want a bit of that? A bit of that. Adds a little bit of a kick to it. It's not overly hot, but pretty good. I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Wow.
What we might do, we might get into a couple more of these. We'll come back and we'll rate these bad boys out of 10 for you guys. Let's go. Quite finished them all. We got through a few, but we'll let the other guys in the house have a few, won't we, Charlie? But there it is again there, SFC.
Oh yeah.
And, you know, firstly I thought, what a rip-off, because it looks exactly like KFC, and maybe that's their marketing ploy to try and get people to buy it. Then the price, remember, the total price would have been $16 for that bucket, which is just over half a kilo of chicken. Which, I don't know, I think it's pretty expensive really, but we got it for $8.25, which makes it more reasonable, I think. But you know what, after we ate it, I really enjoyed it. I was surprised. Has anyone ever tried this out there? If you have, just put a comment below and let us know your thoughts on what you thought of SFC boneless chicken. Charlie was just saying too, a second ago, that it really was succulent, and they say on the cover here, golden pieces of tasty succulent formed chicken, and it really was succulent. That was one of the main things about it that I thought was really superb, was how tender the chicken was. And the breading, or the coating, I thought was really nice as well. It had flecks of pepper through it. They really came out. It was that southern style. I wouldn't say it tasted like KFC, but it was still a really nice breading, and I've still got a little bit of burning in my mouth from the pepper through it, but nothing bad. And you know, if you want to have it with some dipping sauces, you can. But look, you know, if you're got a few mates, I suppose, and you just want something to eat, you could get a bucket of SFC. You know, we could have got it and put the chicken back in the bucket. We should have done that, but anyway, it might have been too hard to get it out. But at least you guys could see what was in it. There it is. So from my end, I am going to give it an 8 out of 10. Because I thought it was pretty good. So 8 out of 10 from me. Thumbs up. I recommend that if you really want to try it, get down to Coles and grab some. It may still be on special, so check it out and tell us what you think. Leave a comment below. If you have tried it, if you do try it, come back, leave a comment. Charlie, what are you going to give it, mate?
An 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, yeah. And what did you like best about it, mate?
That it was tasty.
Tasty, it was really tasty. And I think the thing you said before that was really succulent too.
Yep.
Was really good. And did you like it with the dipping sauce or without, or would you rather sauce on it, or what?
Sauce on it.
Sauce on it, yep, rather sauce on it. That's fair enough. But on its own, it was a pretty good standard fare. Like I said, you could have any dipping sauce you wanted with it or none. It's totally up to you. Anyway, guys, I thought that was an interesting product, the old SFC. We hope you like this review and this episode of Supermarket Grab. Don't forget to like and share the video, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below and hit the little bell as well. Make sure you do that. All right, guys. That's it for Door TV and this episode of Supermarket Grab. But we're going to be back really, really soon with another food review from Door TV. So stay tuned and we'll catch you guys later on
Door TV.
Door TV. Woo! Catch you later, guys. Woo!